Well, this bill isn't designed in any way to shut down the activities of licensed moneylenders. It is to strengthen the regulation of them, it is to protect consumers and to ensure that people are not given loans that will only exacerbate their financial situation, because that does happen quite frequently in this sector. People who go to licensed moneylenders see them as the lender of last resort, and that is true, but that doesn't mean that they should be exploited, and in many cases they are being exploited within the law in many cases because the APR rates are so exorbitant. But in our view, people need additional protections. We need to ensure, for example, that moneylenders are sharing information, so that in the absence of a proper credit register, for example, that one moneylender will know the extent of a person's exposure to other moneylenders, that data would be shared, and that moneylenders would be held more accountable by the central bank to demonstrate to the regulator that they have proper systems in place to properly assess the capacity of borrowers to repay the money that they're being given. So there are some key changes here which in our view will strengthen the protections that consumers have, and these are people who are very vulnerable and who are seeking in any way possible to access cash to keep the household running.
But aren't unlicensed moneylenders a bigger problem?
They are a very serious problem as well, and that is an enforcement issue. The illegal moneylenders are involved in a pernicious activity which is not lawful. They need to be properly targeted by the central bank and indeed by the Gardaí, and we would encourage anybody who has had experience of dealing with illegal moneylenders to refer that to the authorities for investigation. But what we need to focus on as well is the issue that is within our control. There are currently 43 licensed moneylenders officially endorsed by the central bank, and in our view, given the trends that are emerging in the UK, and there's a strong likelihood that Ireland will move in that direction, where much of this activity is going online, you have promises of a decision within minutes, you have promises of loans being guaranteed, you have promises that even if you have failed to repay loans in the past, you'll have no difficulty getting credit from us. These are loaded terms, and they're leading people into a false sense of security that this is a safe option, and in many cases people just find that over time they're getting deeper and deeper into financial difficulty. They deserve to have the proper protections that customers of credit unions and banks are currently being afforded by regulation.